Hello, I am Katrina Brittingham. I am a business coach and I am your navigator on the road to success. I wanted to talk to you today about the one thing you should do in business if you want to be successful in that business. However, before we start that, I just want to let you know, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to the video, and as always, hit that bell notification so you can get notified of the next video so you can have the tools to be successful in business. One of the biggest challenges when you start up a business is doing things right. And when I say doing things right, it's the little things you do to set up your business that will determine whether you are successful or not. So you have to get the fundamentals of business correct the first time, or you're going to be spending a lot of time, effort, and money trying to get them right the next time for you to survive in business if that business survives. If you're thinking about starting a business, especially in this economic climate, I am going to give you the number one thing that you need to do for you to be successful in business. There are other things you need to do, and we'll go over those in another video. But the number one thing that you need to do is manage your cash flow properly. And the number one reason that businesses, small businesses, and entrepreneurs go bankrupt or go out of business is because of a lack of cash or mismanagement of cash. So, and we're talking about not a lack of profit, but cash and cash flowing through your business. You can have profitable companies that don't manage their cash flow properly, meaning that they made good profit that maybe that first year or the first 6 months or the first month, but then after that, their business is struggling. So, the first thing you want to find out if you are a business that sells products or even services, do you buy inventory? What inventory do you buy? How much of it do you keep on hand? So, if you say are a business owner and you authored a book and you self published, or even if you didn't self publish, many authors have copies of their books. How many of those do you keep on hand? How many are feasible for you to keep on hand? Those are the type of things that you want to look at. Do you collect payments from clients? Meaning you don't get all of your money up front. You don't get all of your money in 60 days, 90 days, but you allow them to pay a certain amount of money in increments. How do you set that up? Do they give you half the money prior to the service being done, or prior to receiving delivery of the product, and then the remaining after deliverance of the services or products? Or do you set them up for a month to month payment plan? How long will it take for people to pay you? Do you have a 60-day qualification period, 30 days, a due upon receipt? How do you actually collect on that money if they don't pay you when you need to get paid? Do you have loans that you need to pay back? Have you gotten grant funding? Are you following the requirements of the grant once you get it? Because not every grant is, okay, I gave you money and that's it. Some grants and some contracts that you may enter into for grant funding will require you to follow certain requirements in order to have satisfied that grant that you have received or that contract to determine whether you are going to keep that grant. Sometimes grant funding is a year to year thing, sometimes it's 5 years. And each year or every 6 months, you have to report out on what you've done with that funding, that you've met those requirements in order to remain qualified for it? Do you depend on supplies that vary in price due to the economy? Some things that vary in price is, do you travel for business and you need gas for your car? Do you pay for airline flights, hotel fees? These are the type of things that fluctuate depending on what's going on in the economy. And these are things that you have to take note of and stock of. There are a series of things that you need to know about that will affect your business and your cash flow in your business. You need to understand what those things are so you can govern yourself accordingly. Now, that is a brief summary of the number one thing you need to do in your business, because this is the thing, as stated, that will cause you to go out of business real fast if you are not managing your cash flow properly. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Oh, excuse me, for joining me this evening, and have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you would like business coaching from me, there are some links in the description for you to set up a 30-minute consultation in which we can go over your unique business requirements. Also, if you are an expert in your field of business and you would like to have some more publicity and be on a platform that is in 173 countries and has over 100,000 listeners on the last count, then you can sign up either for my radio show, Career GPS, Global Positioning Strategies, or my online TV show, High Tea with Me. I look forward to speaking with you. And again, have a good evening.